Welcome to Bike Culture Hub. The 2025 Yamaha Bolt 950 is a bike that stands as a tribute to classic American bobber design, yet it carries a Japanese heart that beats with precision engineering and reliability. For those who crave a raw, stripped-down cruiser with old-school styling and modern refinement, the Bolt 950 offers an undeniably compelling package. Yamaha has brought a sense of authenticity to this bike, merging minimalist aesthetics with a torquey V-twin that feels alive the moment you crack the throttle. This is a machine built not just for the open road but for the rider who values feel, sound, and presence as much as performance. From the first glance, the Bolt 950 captures attention with its low-slung, compact frame and aggressive stance. It leans into that signature bobber vibe with chopped fenders, a solo seat, exposed metalwork, and a short wheelbase that gives it an almost muscular, athletic posture. It's a bike that looks ready to sprint even when standing still. Yamaha has refined the lines of this new 2025 model ever so slightly, keeping its raw look intact but enhancing key touchpoints like the tank finish, side panels, and engine casing. The 3.4-gallon teardrop fuel tank, now offered in both metallic matte gray and deep crimson red, sits perfectly atop the double cradle frame, blending seamlessly with the bike's industrial design philosophy. At its core, the Bolt 950 is powered by a 942 cubic centimeters air-cooled SOHC V-twin engine, the same proven power plant that Yamaha fans have trusted in previous models, but refined for smoother delivery and improved thermal management in this year's iteration. Producing around 52 horsepower and 59 lb-ft of torque, this engine isn't chasing high-speed thrills, but rather rich, low-end grunt that makes urban riding feel powerful and fluid. Whether you're launching from a traffic light or rolling through backroads at cruising speeds, the engine responds with a satisfying pulse and a growl that resonates deep through the exhaust note. It's a soulful ride, not blisteringly fast, but deeply connected and engaging. Yamaha has paid close attention to how that power gets to the ground. The 2025 Bolt 950 employs a 5-speed transmission paired with a belt drive, providing smooth and low-maintenance power delivery. The gearing is tuned for urban and suburban environments. Short first and second gears get you moving with confidence, while third and fourth offer relaxed cruising potential. The fifth gear acts more like an overdrive for highway runs, keeping the revs down and improving fuel economy. This powertrain combination makes the Bolt 950 especially suited for riders who want ease of use without sacrificing engagement. The chassis is built for balance and confidence. The double cradle steel frame, paired with a 41mm front fork and twin rear shocks, gives the Bolt a planted, responsive feel. It's not a sport bike, but for a cruiser, it handles its weight well. Tipping the scales at around 540 pounds wet, the Bolt 950 never feels cumbersome, largely thanks to its low 27.2-inch seat height and central mass positioning. You can lean it into corners more than you'd expect, and it feels sure-footed through tight urban turns or open sweepers alike. The rear shocks have been upgraded with new damping characteristics for 2025, improving ride comfort on rougher roads while maintaining that signature cruiser firmness. Braking performance has also been subtly improved. A single 298mm disc at the front, paired with a 298mm rear disc, delivers decent stopping power, and ABS is now standard for 2025. The feel at the lever is progressive, not aggressive, perfect for a cruiser. This setup won't throw you over the bars, but it gives you enough confidence to brake late into corners or bring the bike to a steady halt in emergency scenarios. The standard ABS is a welcome addition, especially for newer riders or those who frequently ride in mixed weather conditions. Ergonomically, the Bolt 950 walks the fine line between tradition and function. You get mid-mounted foot controls, a rare feature in a class filled with forward controls, and a slightly pulled-back handlebar, giving you a neutral yet commanding riding position. This setup appeals to riders of all sizes and particularly benefits those looking for a more athletic, responsive riding stance. The solo seat, while minimalistic in appearance, has been upgraded with new foam density to reduce fatigue over longer rides. There's also a wide array of accessories available, including 2 upseats, sissy bars, and luggage options, making the Bolt 950 easily adaptable for touring or commuting. In terms of technology, the Bolt 950 doesn't go overboard, and that's by design. Yamaha has kept the electronics minimal, preserving the analog spirit of the ride. A compact digital speedometer with trip and fuel data is housed in a circular instrument pod that blends well with the retro aesthetics. There's no touchscreen, no rider modes, no navigation, just a bike that gives you what you need and nothing you don't. However, for 2025, Yamaha has subtly upgraded the lighting system. Full LED lights now come standard, from the headlamp to the tail and turn indicators. The new LED headlamp has a more focused beam spread for better night visibility, and the taillight has a cleaner, sleeker profile that complements the minimalist rear fender. Sound is another part of the Bolt's charm. The 2-in-1 exhaust system has been revised with internal baffle tuning to enhance the deep, burbling tone V-twin fans love. At idle, it has a heartbeat-like thump, and when accelerating, it delivers a grunty roar that feels authentic and powerful without being obnoxiously loud. It's the kind of soundtrack that enhances the whole ride experience, connecting you to the machine and the road in a visceral way. Customization has always been a key appeal of the Bolt lineup, and the 2025 Bolt 950 continues to embrace that culture. Yamaha's aftermarket catalog for the Bolt remains extensive, offering options ranging from ape hanger bars and cafe seats to performance intake and exhaust systems. Whether you want to lean into the bobber identity or transform it into a more urban tracker, the Bolt 950 offers a strong base for self-expression. Fuel efficiency on the 2025 Bolt 950 remains solid for its class. Riders can expect around 47 to 50 miles per gallon in mixed riding, giving it a range of approximately 160 to 170 miles per tank. For a mid-sized cruiser with a relatively large displacement engine, that's a respectable figure and makes the Bolt a viable option even for light touring or long weekend rides. Combined with the easy service intervals and Yamaha's well-earned reputation for reliability, ownership costs are quite manageable. One of the unsung strengths of the Bolt 950 is its versatility. While many cruisers lock themselves into a narrow use case, the Bolt straddles multiple roles with ease. It's a solid commuter thanks to its nimble chassis and upright ergonomics. It's weekend road trip capable with the right accessories. And for riders looking to get into the world of cruiser-style motorcycling without the intimidation factor of a massive heavyweight, the Bolt provides a perfect stepping stone. It's also a great platform for experienced riders who want a more stripped-down experience without sacrificing build quality or performance. Price-wise, the 2025 Yamaha Bolt 950 lands in a sweet spot. With a starting MSRP of around $8,999, it undercuts many of its American counterparts while offering similar styling, performance, and a proven reliability record. This price point makes it an attractive proposition for both new riders and seasoned bikers looking for a secondary ride with character. Optional packages, including touring add-ons or special paint schemes, can nudge the price upward, but even a fully equipped Bolt 950 remains competitively priced in the mid-sized cruiser segment. The 2025 Yamaha Bolt 950 isn't just a bike, it's an attitude. It's about reclaiming that intimate connection between man, machine, and the road. And in a market that sometimes forgets the essence of why we ride, the Bolt quietly reminds us, with the thump of its pistons and the honesty of its design, that simplicity can still be a revolution.